Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Monster Camp! Thank you so much for joining me here today. Now, you'll notice today I am not joined by my friends, Cassie and Kip, and also this video is not being streamed, so it's been a while since I've done like a YouTube exclusive video that is still a Let's Play, but I want to go back into this game and see if I could get Moss Mann. And when I was playing with Cassie and Kip, we did the multiplayer mode, and I think because to get Moss Mann, you need to see him at the campfire, enter his name as Moss Mann during the rumors section, and then you have to encounter him 3 times to see all his events before the end of the game. And usually when I play with my friends with multiplayer mode, we do short mode, which only has 2 events after the campfire. So maybe the reason why we haven't been seeing Moss Mann is simply because I haven't had enough time. So he's unavailable in multiplayer short route. But, well, we didn't have time to organize another stream right away to do multiplayer long route. So I was thinking, what if I do single player short route? I think single player short route still has enough nights. Otherwise, we could do a single player long mode. But we'll see. I want to try to get Moss Mann, and I also want to try playing as some of the playable characters that we haven't seen yet. So let's give it a try. Because I know, like, depending on how many people there are, it does adjust. See, it says around 30 minutes. I don't know how many nights that is. We'll look at the timeline, and if it's not enough, we'll go back. And then, of course, we'll skip the opening. And we've kind of used almost all the playable characters. We haven't used this girl. She's DLC. And then we also just unlocked the fridge. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to play as the fridge. But I also want to play as this dude, because we haven't used him yet. I mean, we could always do another route as the fridge later, which I think is hilarious. I found out there's other playable characters too. Like, I got all the DLC characters, but apparently there's a few other playable characters that you could only get if you were a Kickstarter backer for the game. And some of them look cool. Like, there's a male Korean fox spirit dude, because I saw him on the Monster Prom wiki, and I was like, well, wait, where do I get him? I can't find him on the Steam DLC page. And then it said, oh, he's a Kickstarter exclusive. And I was like, darn it. He looks pretty cool. But anyways, you know what? Let's play as this guy. I want to play as this guy. His name's Abdu. But of course, we're going to be Kiro.
Let's ride summer.
And we're going to go for creativity and fun if we're going to get Moss Mann. What's creative and fun? That's pretty creative and fun. Is a human wool sweater considered fun? Oh, nope, no, apparently not. What is this? Like a music album? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. So I still have to pick one of the people to pursue in the meantime. If we fail at Moss Mann, I kind of want to go for Calculester again, since I failed at getting him twice already in this game. He's harder to get in this game than he is in the first game, because he doesn't have stat requirements in this one. I know 8-bit is a Ravi. Lo-Fi is probably Calculester, right? Yes. Oh, I also love Lo-Fi Kiro. It is so relaxing and aesthetically pleasing. As the title so often says, I find lo-fi to be the perfect music to relax / study / chill to. Does this mean you also like to relax, study, chill? Would you like to relax, study, chill next to me for the rest of the ride to camp? So we have 3 weeks in the short
better than a
version.
sarcophagus.
But where's the timeline? Like, do I have enough time to do? Okay, you know what? Maybe I should look this up. You see, it's hard to look up stuff for this game because it's an indie game, so there's not like... So cap length short. Like, I know it lasts 3 weeks, but what is, like, how many days is that? Okay, a week is divided up into morning, evening, night. Okay, I think we should have enough time for a Moss Mann in a short game. It's probably only like the multiplayer short one that you can't do. That day, you decide to take a swimming class in the lake. You learn all sorts of cool swimming techniques. The backstroke, the side stroke, the Macarena stroke, the mime having a stroke. All these strokes are fun, though perhaps a bit medically concerning. You gain +2 fun. Maybe I should have worked on my creativity first. You meet up with Calculester and Dahlia to help them objectively calculate how best Dahlia's summer is so far. Let's see, your meaningful camp experiences quotient is slightly above the mean compared to last year's results. Your ratio of time in nature to important realizations about life and society is about average. Also, your watts of solar radiation absorbed per square meter of skin is off the charts.
Best summer ever!
Excellent! I also heard that for Dahlia, you don't need a specific stat. She just likes you being very stacked in one stat. Like, she likes someone who's the top of their field. No, that last one is actually not excellent. It means you are at severely elevated risk of skin cancer. You should wear more sunscreen.
No one is ready for Dahlia!
The only sunscreen I need is these muscles! A woman after my own heart. That is both technically and grammatically incorrect, but I have learned by now not to argue with you about these things. That's the spirit! Now what can I do to make my summer even more best? Well, by my calculations, your main area of improvement is the lake. That is why I brought you here. You see, your aquatic engagement score is below average this month, and thus...
Oh man!
But I can't go swimming, I just ate an energizing and nutritious meal, and swimming within 20 minutes of eating is not acceptable! Which is actually completely untrue, it's a myth.
Whoa!
Oh hey, guys, did someone say swimming? Scott, what are you doing out there in the lake?
I don't remember.
Swimming, I think. The problem is, I forgot how to do it. Was this before or after you swam out into the middle of the lake? After! That's why I'm such a pickle, bro! Can you not simply repeat the steps that got you to the center of the lake, but in reverse? I don't know, let me try! Scott faces away from the shore and flails his arms backwards, attempting to rewind himself onto the shore. It's not very effective. Somebody's gotta help him, but Dahlia just ate. Calculester isn't waterproof, and you skip swimming class and take CPR twice because you thirsty. Looks like you're only hoping to shout out some swimming advice before Scott finally dies of being an idiot. Swimming is just like speaking Mandarin Chinese, except instead of speaking, it's swimming. Instead of Mandarin Chinese, it's water. Well, that's not gonna help him. Just remember what you did last week, you suddenly forgot how to swim. Like, this one might be smart. No, this one might be creative. This one might be smart. I need to pick the one that's not smart because I have lowest smarts. I think, like, I would think this answer would be funnier, but I think this one... I don't know, this one could also be smart. You know, I'm gonna do creative. This sounds more creative. Oh, sweet. Alert, analogy indecipherable, parsing error detected.
Now hold on, Calculester. There's a certain kind of logic to Kiro's advice. I say we hear him out.
What possible logic could there be to Kiro's advice?
Well, you can learn Chinese and you can learn how to swim, right?
That is technically correct. I will now proceed to reserve further judgment. I highly doubt, however, that this will help Scott with his problem.
Woohoo! This totally helps me with my problem, you guys. If swimming's just like speaking Mandarin Chinese, all I have to do is learn Mandarin Chinese and I'll be able to swim back to shore.
How do you intend to... Scott reaches under the water and comes up with a waterproof beginner level Chinese textbook.
Let's do it! Here it is. I was carrying this to make me heavier so I would swim more strong. But now I've discovered another unexpected use for it.
You all watch in amazement as Scott teaches himself Chinese while treading water in the middle of the lake.
Heck yeah! Alright, let's give this a try.
Oh gosh, I can't speak Mandarin.
Yemen Xiangdi. Hey, I know Chinese.
I speak Cantonese, not Mandarin. And even then, I can't read it. Even like the Romanized version, I can't put it into actual words. I can only like conversation my way out.
All I have to do is call this Chinese swim instruction hotline and get directions back to shore. Simple!
And that's exactly what Scott does. This was definitely the simplest solution to the problem. Oh, look at Scott's swimsuit. It's cute.
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, admirable!
You see, Calculester, this was obviously Kiro's plan all along.
Success achieved.
Of course, I often forget that standard logic does not apply when spending time with you, my friends. Please forgive my innocence. You're so pleased with yourself, you don't even care when Scott shakes all the water off himself and onto the three of you. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Okay, so here's the campfire, so... Okay, I definitely have enough time.
Tricks.
Definitely have enough time. Okay. Let's work on my creativity. You spend all day trying to learn how to use the North Star to know your location and never get lost. It's a fierce challenge and everyone gets like super lost. You say fuck it and try to text the North Star and ask for directions. Maybe no one ever asked. Of course, this achieves nothing. It's a star and you should stop trying to resort to sheer absurdity to solve your problems. You get no badge, no one does. It was all a trick test and it wasn't even nighttime. But coach awards you +2 creativity for your lateral thinking. You walk into what you thought was going to be a class on optimal summer smooching, but that was just wishful thinking. It's actually just another of Coach's safety lectures.
So as I was saying, a summer camp is an extremely dangerous place. Take this camp, for example. Just in the past week, the canoes in the lake turned out to be crocodiles. Oh, the camp nurse exploded and the cafeteria accidentally serves constantly fired shotguns for lunch.
The canoes in the lake turning out to be crocodiles might be a reference to Assassin's Creed, because I remember I don't play Assassin's Creed, but I remember they were saying in one of the games they wanted to implement canoes, but then they couldn't, but they were able to implement crocodiles, and then I can't remember if it was within the same game or if it was the next game, but they want to have canoes. It was like the one that takes place in like the bayou. So what they did was the canoe is actually just a crocodile with a canoe on top of it. So you're actually riding a crocodile. So if you like glitch the camera out and you look underneath the water, it's actually a crocodile and not a canoe because it's programmed the same as the crocodile. For some strange reason, this is how they found out how to make it work. It's fascinating, it's fascinating. You're welcome.
You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot.
Don't take all the credit, you bell pepper.
Those alligators are mine. You only blew up that nurse in retaliation for me dislocating your shoulder while arm wrestling. Oh! Wait, that was all you two? You're working together to destroy this camp? Us? Working together? Gross. Yeah, we'll never work together. Our collective reign of terror is really more of a happy accident.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
But your underlying assumption is correct, friend coach. According to my analysis, Damien and Dahlia are responsible for approximately 102% of fatalities at Camp Spooky. This percentage includes people who were killed elsewhere and then brought to camp for aesthetic reasons.
That's not a very scout thing to do.
102%? That's almost as high as the amount of percent you're supposed to give in sports. Damien, Dahlia, you two are a crisis.
Loser!
Wow, Calculester, way to go. Snitches get stitches, you know. I am unlikely to be receiving any stitches, friend Damien, both because I have no flesh to stitch, and because I am not a snitch. I am merely providing accurate safety data. Don't worry, guys, I'm not here to punish you for all the people you slaughtered. This is a safe space, we're talking about safety. So we're not in trouble? Of course you're in trouble, but it's not me you should be worried about. It's yourselves. It looks like the biggest threat to your safety is yourselves.
Rad!
So I love being a danger to myself and others. But think about it, Damien. If you die as a result of a stupid thing you did, no one else will ever be able to die as a result of a stupid thing you did.
Huh?
No shit, you're right. Thanks, Cal. You're a real lifesaver when it comes to helping me take lives. That was not my intention. I simply cannot resist a logical syllogism. If there is a god, I hope she can forgive me for what I have done. There's no time for moral hand-wringing, Calculester. We gotta buckle down and brainstorm a way for Dahlia and Damon to survive their own violent stupidity. These two need to learn some responsibility. Give them each an egg to take care of so they can truly learn to take care of themselves. That might be smart. Transform them both into the most boring and safe creatures in nature. Accountants. That might be creative. It's definitely not bold, and bold is my lowest stat. Might also be fun. I think it's creative.
Nope!
That's smart? Are you curious? Are you serious? Damn it. What? You want us to get jobs? I've never done an honest day's work in my life. I'm not about to start during my summer vacation. Great, that means I'll win at accounting by default. Hey, no, bullshit. I'll count your fucking pants off and claim them as a deduction. Bring it on, fart boy. Pick a bank account and I'll count in it better than you ever could. I love this game's sense of humor so much. It's definitely my brand. Alright, how about Coach's bank account then? I've got his credentials right here.
Oh!
Hey, how'd you get my bank password? Well, back at Spooky High, you're always saying we should do anything if we believe in ourselves. So I believe that I had your bank account, and I guess it worked.
You've made this old tiger proud.
You talk about advice. I'm so proud I'm almost not mad at you for stealing my bank password. We're about to make you a lot more proud when we optimize the crap out of your finances, Coach. I'll go first. Dahlia uses Calculester's face to access Coach's bank account using the information Damien provides.
Accounting!
Oh man, here's a big one, Coach. Looks like you spend money on food every single month. That's a huge potential savings. All you gotta do is stop eating food. Accounting!
Let's do this Damien style.
What's this line item here? Taxes? Let me introduce you to an accounting life hack. Stop paying taxes. Well, that's tax fraud.
Rad.
But it's not, it's accounting.
Accounting!
Accounting! Quick, let's invest all his money in soulless child beauty pageants. Children are our future.
Oh.
We can't do that, we need to save some of his money for online gambling. Online gambling? Now that's what I call accounting.
Accounting!
Accounting! This continues unabated until Coach's life savings are smoking ruin, and Cal feels the need to turn himself into the IRS as an accessory to tax fraud. Dahlia and Damien somehow also use Coach's money to buy some of your stats, robbing you of -2 charm and 1 fun. My fun.
Where should I set my boy?
Where should I set my boy? Okay, we're gonna do this, Moss Mann, whether you want to or not.
Today we gather around this flame.
Why, hello there, Kiro. Come to write by the firelight as well. I'm writing a letter home to my parents. They've asked so many questions about camp. It's exhausting answering them all. Have you been brushing your antenna every day? Are you getting enough clothing fibers in your diet?
Gossip!
Has Kiro heard any hot goss lately, and would he be so kind as to dish? Well, I wouldn't want to be rude and not answer them, would I? I don't suppose you know of anything I could write home about. Damn, all your parents asked you about was if you had enough pairs of socks. If it's gossip Mr. and Mrs. Mann want, it's gossip they'll get. Selling fake penis reduction pills, counterfeiting Monopoly money, pissing in a crocodile's mouth, impersonating Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Monopoly money. Ravens who fuck, dolphins that bleed chocolate, horses that crave human flesh, weak old skunk corpses. Horses.
so we'll do the usual. Type in the silliest name you can think. Moss Mann, your name is so silly. Okay. Triple checking I'm spelling it right the way they want. Moss _ man with double N. And there's no capital letter lowercase differentiation. Oh wait, no, there is. But it's default set to all caps. You see here, on the website, it says type in Moss... Oh, it says here type in Moss Mann all lower levels. Wait. Monster Camp, Moss Mann, lowercase? I had to find out. See, someone else says type in Moss Mann with the M's capitalized and the lower and everything else lowercase. You can just type Moss Mann, not fully capitalized, it will still work. Then someone else says they typed in Moss Mann with capital M's and it didn't work. I don't want to mess this up. We've messed this up so many times. Okay, another website says type in Moss Mann case sensitive with capital M's. Yeah, I'm gonna do capital M's just to be safe. But his wiki page is spelled in all caps. And then it says type in Moss Mann all lowercase. But again, I think maybe it's just because we were playing multiplayer mode. And we didn't have enough knights. So this might be it. I'm just gonna triple check. Moss Mann. Okay. I hope this works. If not, then I guess Calculester will be my boo.
Juicy.
Wow, so many salacious details. My mother is going to blush straight through her fuzz. I can't wait to tell everyone in my family all about your story, Kiro. Thanks. Today's rumor is an exercise in how much bullshit will people believe. Looks like the results are in.
Hello.
Also, I found out these characters, the Gossipers, these are all original characters that belong to other people that were Kickstarter backers. There's like a good 8 of them, I think, which is really cute. So they actually, like in the first game, I think some people got original characters as Kickstarter backers, but they were only added to the gallery and not the game, so they actually added these ones to the game. That's cool. Hey, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I just heard the juiciest rumor about Kiro and I have to spill. Have you ever wondered why he's so weird? And what kind of name is Kiro anyway? Excuse me? It sounds fake, right? Like something off a character selection screen.
Whoa.
Well, I heard the reason behind that is because Kiro's real name is actually Moss Mann, but he had to change it when he joined the Witness Protection Program. Apparently a few years ago, Moss Mann, witnessed a man counterfeiting Monopoly money in Walmart, and he testified against him in court.
Well,
The criminal was found guilty, and he was not happy, so Moss Mann had to leave behind his old life and assume a new identity for his own safety. As it turns out, Moss Mann has had several identities over the years. An Uber driver, Kermit the Frog's personal assistant, the champion of the competitive counterfeiting Monopoly money scene, ironically.
unbelievable, right?
The craziest idea I've heard is that he was a Russian geneticist conducting experiments to crossbreed dogs with horses that crave human flesh. Isn't that sick?
But it's a secret. Shh.
For the time being, Moss Mann is posing as Kiro, just a regular at a summer camper. But now you and I know the truth. Don't tell anyone I told you, okay? The whole thing makes you think twice about going to Walmart. It really makes you think twice about what sort of person Kiro really is. You know exactly what kind of person Kiro is. He's a person with -2 fun. No, I sabotaged myself. Oh, I want to try this. The drink game. Because this is actually like a game you can play. But you can't do it when you're multiplayer. Ah, welcome, welcome. You're new here, don't fret. Let me explain how this works. This is wild, that's yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand, yet hands come and go.
There's little time to think, and if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else may take it. It's push or get pushed. All these drinks, look, whichever one you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. See, a lot of the secret endings in this game come from the drinks you pick, so of course, being able to do the minigame gives you a lot higher chance of finding the one you want. Like Pizza Girl, for example, has an ending, which I also would like to get her ending, but it will probably be quite hard with random chance. But unfortunately, this game's not multiplayer. You play against computers. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck. Okay. Let's enter. Oh, so I don't know which one's the pizza one. Oh, I'm the yellow one. I want this one. No, wait, I'm getting pushed away. Okay, so there's definitely a higher chance for you to get, like, different drinks, but you have to fight against the computers for it. I think they could make this game multiplayer. Maybe it was just hard because, I bet it's because, like, latency and stuff. I think you can play it if you do multiplayer local, just you can't do it online multiplayer. Loyalty lemonade, well that doesn't sound bad. I concocted the loyalty lemonade to study different locations. Its effect rewards loyalty. The more times anyone visits a location in a row, the more stats they gain from it. Oh, okay. That's good because for Moss Mann, I think you have to start going to the same location to keep encountering him.
So, to good fortune.
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao. I wonder if it counts locations I've already been to prior to getting it.
Let's choose the sickest of places.
Like, I've been trying to choose different places so we can see all the different art of the character, this character in different places, but if I need to focus on my fun and my creativity, so it says, Moss Mann will approach you the next morning starting the event. And someone else said you need to keep going back to the same location to keep encountering him. I just want to triple check that. See, these other places just say. Sorry, it's moving my mouse around even though I'm tabbed out. Like, I remember someone on Reddit saying that you need to go back to the same location, but I don't know if that's confirmed. You must meet him in the same location as the first encounter for the rest of the route. Okay, so I guess that's how you, like, avoid him. So let's say if you get Moss Mann and you don't want him anymore, then you can just choose a different location. Okay, so again, we were looking for I need creativity and fun for the best results for him. So my creativity 7, my fun 7. Oh darn it. Oh, the lemonade thing works here. I already have 2 check marks. Okay, sweet. Oh, it's because the check mark is the number of days. Got it. I guess we'll keep going with fun. Like, he has two events that check fun. Wait, actually, the first event checks fun with boldness. So my boldness is low. The next one checks creativity versus fun, and the last one checks smartness with creativity. Okay. Okay, let's go with fun. I hope this works. I just noticed there's a fish stuck in his bandage. That day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake. You find a comic book. You pick it up, but it's so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface, but before getting there, you drown a little and some lake water gets in your mouth. Gross. You swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish and +1 fun. What was that doing there? Moss Mann? You're taking a moment to relax on the ground, enjoying the good weather and the warmth of the sunshine on your face. Wait, where did the sun go? What just completely swallowed the sunlight? Oh, yes! Okay, I did it! Oh, it was just Moss Mann and his fucknormous wingspan blotting out the immediate light as he flew by. Cool.
Well, hello!
Hello, Kiro. You may remember me, your friend Moss Mann, from the campfire log where I trade gossip amongst our fellow campers as though my life depended on it. Yeah, I guess that really is the only place you ever see Moss. Running into him in the daylight is kind of weird, like seeing a teacher at the supermarket. Well, it has come to my attention that you've been spreading a rumor about me, Moss Mann, the gossip moth himself. Is that true? Yes? I see. Well, I have just one thing to say about you spreading lies and subterfuge about me. I love it! You see, my friend, I absolutely live for the drama of it all. Nothing pleases me more than a ripe, juicy, spine-tingling line of gossip.
One day, I'll become gossip myself.
I've always wanted to be the subject of a rumor, but starting a rumor about yourself is the lamest thing a moth person could ever do. So you've made my dream come true, Kiro, by doing it for me. I cannot thank you enough. Hey, the pleasure's all yours. It's great to be friends with a fellow gossip connoisseur. I came to you because I have a proposal. We should work on crafting the ultimate rumor. With my established rumor mill and your compulsive lying skills, we could create the gossip to end all gossips. Not like literally though, if a gossip totally disappeared, I would be devastated. You agree? Of course you agree, because I'm not giving you any choice. The first major question is, what sort of gossip should this be? Gossip takes many forms, anything ranging from the humble anecdote to the urban legend. The best place to start would be, what sort of tone you'd like our gossip to have, Kiro? What genre should our gossip borrow from? Okay, so, since the dawn of time, our civilization has excelled at two things, laughing and fucking. Let's do a funny sex rumor, or horror all the way. Why? Because cryptid's hot. So, according to my guide, the first one's fun, and the second one is bold. So, because my boldness is low, I have to do this one. Yes, a classic. No gossip spreads faster than the age-old tale of who's boinking who and in what hilarious way. Now, if we look back through gossip history, especially the way it has permeated our pop culture, we can mathematically craft the supreme humor-sexual anecdote. It starts with a meet cute. Maybe something in a coffee shop, where we both order the same thing, and your hand grazes my giant wing as we both reach for the drink. Then it naturally evolves into the same predictably fun pattern. There's the dinner dates, the hiding our relationship from our friends because we don't know where this is going yet, the inevitable betrayal. Oh yes, this will be the perfect opportunity to use my betrayal knife. I've been saving it for a gossip-related emergency for almost a decade. We'll also need to incorporate at least 3 squirrels and 1 kilo of Mexican black tar heroin. No humor-sexual rumor is truly complete without heroin squirrels.
I live for the gossip.
I'm so excited to embark on this journey with you, Kiro. We'll discuss this further once I acquire the necessary materials. You get the squirrels, I'll call my heroin guy, and we'll meet back here soon. And he's gone. You're not sure what kind of rumor is going to involve sex squirrels, heroin, and betrayal knives, but this is shaping up to be your most fun weekend ever. You cash in some favors with some squirrels, you know. They still owed you for the +2 smarts and +1 boldness you lent them.
But first, a snack.
Okay, so we're gonna keep... Oh, okay, it still has 2 check marks consistently. I guess that's just the image. Okay, we're gonna go back to the lake and hopefully we'll find Moss Mann again. You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you're definitely gonna have a lot of fun. More specifically, +2 fun. Wait, why are you here, Calculester? Wait, do I meet him the next day? Wait.
Wait. You must meet him at the same location as the first encounter for the rest of the route. Well, I guess there's more than 3 events left, so maybe they just... Okay, I mean, there's still enough events, so maybe I see him the next day. Later, you meet up with Calculester so he could teach you to count in binary. You're just getting to some of the more sensual numbers when...
It is a nature that I have heard so much about.
Oh, it's the chameleon guy. What is this? A box capable of self-locomotion, but what could be inside? Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside a box of this size. You suggest the box might contain Counselor Flodge, the camp's self-proclaimed camouflage instructor. I see how you might make that mistake, Kiro, but the box clearly says not Counselor Flodge on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies, thus we must take it as its word. Perhaps it is...
Cameron Orenthal Flodge.
Aha, another flawless disguise courtesy of the D Master himself. The D is for disguise, and I'm now required by law to say that. Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it? Easy, a true master disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box. Your advice is as brilliant as it is simple, Counselor Flodge. Might I ask your opinion on another disguise-related issue?
Now you see me.
Of course,
now
Cal.
you don't.
I'm here to help, if I am here at all. Excellent. For the entirety of my synthetic life, I have attempted to blend in with the organics around me. However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive?
Eh?
Oh, that's easy. All you need is a big trench coat and some brooms for hands. Works every time. I tried that. It did not work. Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it? No. I wore a trilby.
Eh?
That's an even more organic hat. I must say I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try. Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise the computer, but you've got this in the bag. You chime in. There's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Just get as close to him as possible. That might be charming. You just need to pass the Turing test. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. That might be smarts, and my smarts are a lot better than they were earlier in the game. But then this one might also be smart. I can never tell what this game considers smart until after they tell me. What? No, what do you mean not smart? Okay, the other one must have been fun then or something, right? Yes, the Turing test. Normally I am quite good at standardized tests, but this one continues to elude me. Man, I'm not having luck with passing any of Calculester's events. It is even harder than the CAPTCHA test, and that one requires knowing which images contain bridges.
So stealthy.
A test, no sweat. Just do what I always do and disguise yourself as the answer key to the test. Thank you, Counselor Flodge, but I am not sure that is physically possible. I am going to try studying with Kiro. I have never had a tutor before. You and Calculester find a secluded part of camp in which to study for the test. So, for question number 1, are you a robot? The right answer is yes, correct. Oh boy, you're in for a long day. You spend the next several hours teaching Calculester how to have loud opinions about classic cartoons, react badly to out-of-context tweets, and drunk text his ex. Goodness, I had no idea being a human was so uncomfortable and sad. I am no longer sure I want to be one. That's the spirit, you tell him. The most human thing of all is not to be one.
Upgraded successfully.
Excellent, then I think I'm ready. I will remember to bubble in the answers with my hands, and that the question about my charging time is a trap. You take Calculester, who's beeping and booping with excitement, down to the testing center to prove how wet his brain really is. You enter the test center and sit down. You're taking the test with him out of solidarity, but the expected test booklet doesn't come. Oh no, Kiro, I just read the sign on the door. The Turing test is not being offered today. This is the pudding test. No sooner has Calculester spoken than you are pelted with a deluge of banana pudding. It's not very educational.
I am disappointed.
After all this careful preparation, I am devastated at my failure to take the Turing test.
Also, it would take days to clean this pudding out of my gears. You're not much happier. Also, the pudding test somehow proves that you're a robot. You lose -2 charm and -1 boldness. Well, good thing I don't need those stats for Moss Mann. Okay, there's still 3 events left, so I think I can still do
Where should I set my board?
at least 2 of them for Moss Mann. Should I visit him again? I guess I might as well visit him again. I mean, I like these 2. I'm committed to the bit.
Good evening, fellow camper.
Good evening, Kiro. I hope you enjoyed your day at summer camp. My day is only just beginning. My people are mostly nocturnal, so I rarely spend time awake during daylight hours. So while you and other campmates get to frolic in the sunshine and hear all sorts of juicy, titillating, world-rocking gossip, I am sleeping away in my tent, unaware of it all.
Got some gossip?
Which is why I'm hoping you, popular soul that you are, would be willing to tell me a bit of gossip you may have heard through the grapevine. As long as it doesn't lower my creativity, I need that. Aw, poor nocturnal Moss Mann, you're not gonna deny such a cute giant insect person his gossip, are you? Time to concoct some lies and slander, all in the name of being a good friend, of course. Music video, airstrike, philosophy lecture, pie fight. Pie fight sounds pretty fun. Sweat and cabbage aroma, ew. Rock hard abs, booty, nipple fungus, rock hard abs. Type in someone you'd love to have dinner with. Moss. Man. Wow, I slept through that? I can't believe it.
Farewell.
I have to pull an all-dayer just to spread this news around, but it'll be worth it. See you. Not long after that, Moss has completely spread your rumor around camp. Hey, so you know Kiro, right? Listen to this, because you may not know him as well as you thought. According to what I heard, last year he was arrested for partaking in an illegal pie fight. The trial was long and tedious, right up until Kiro, who was defending himself, called his surprise witness, who was none other than Moss Mann. I heard it was a trial to remember. But that's not even the strangest thing. In the end, the judge determined Kiro was innocent solely based on his rock-hard abs. Yeah, baby. Better keep that in mind next time you talk to Kiro. Thanks to your gossiping skills, Kiro's reputation has forever changed, and he gains +4 fun. And fun is off the charts. Okay, I won't be caught off guard this time. That weekend, you visit your good old pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. Bueno, bueno. Oh, look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? Get ready. I don't see a pizza-shaped one. Like, if I can get Pizza Girl, maybe I'll go for that. No, she's not here. I want the pixel one. Sex on the beach. Oh, it's pixelated because it's censored. That's so cute. Ah, sex on the beach. I brought this drink to the next level, as you can see. Give it a try. I assure you it'll be a fun ride.
Toast to good fortune.
My fun is so high. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Well, that's all. I just get a lot of fun. Well, I literally only have 2 events left.
So many places to go.
Moss Mann, you better be here. You're in the lake sunbathing. It's kind of relaxing, but hella boring. What's the issue? Have you lost your ability to have some fun unless you're playing video games or partying in wild raves? Oh no, you see the problem now. You didn't put you didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen, which has a fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go, you prevent some sunburn and get +4 fun. My fun is 23, holy moly. I hope my creativity is high enough. You're whitting a little stick into a shank to fight off rabid wildlife and pushy cookie-selling monster scouts when someone approaches you from behind. No, Polly, I wanted Moss Mann. Hey, Boo, how's the summer camp life treating you? Making cute friends, doing weird shit, horny as ever, huh? Yep, Polly's got you pegged, in, like, the metaphorical sense, not the fun one.
Classic.
Nice. Good old Kiro antics. Anyway, I'm here to deliver a message. Oh, that Moss Mann guy you're making a rumor with sent me down here to tell you he can't make it to your gossip brainstorming session today.
Oh.
Moss is, like, super sick. So sick, I was the only one who could be around him in his tent earlier because I'm already dead.
Whoa.
He's got exposed to some kind of super poison ivy that's totally fatal if you even look at it. Holy shit. Yeah, holy shit. Every day is an adventure here at Camp Spooky. But he wanted me to give you this copy of his will since he's, gonna die before you see him again. Polly hands you a piece of paper. It reads, My dear friend Kiro, my last wish is you will look upon my beautiful insectoid face one last time. How the fuck could you if Moss Mann isn't here? Unless...
Moss Mann.
Surprise! Did I fool you, Kiro? I brainstormed that gossip all afternoon.
I live by the gossip.
The Polygeist costume is a new concept I'm trying out. I disguise myself as our fellow campers in order to spread my own rumors more effectively. There's no need to rely on the grapevine to spread news if I am the grapevine. Oh, so that wasn't even Polly. Way to fake me out, man. Wow, Moss is really blurring the line between gossiping and identity theft. Identity theft's not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. But you do illegal shit constantly to try and get laid, so you're probably no place to judge. But that's not the point I pulled this elaborate scheme. Well, that's not the only reason I pulled this elaborate scheme. It was also to give you an example of another very important aspect of the gossip we are brainstorming together. The twist. No gossip is truly complete without a twist. It's the climax of the story that subverts all your expectations and makes the anecdote worth repeating. We will work out the details of our twist later. For now, let us decide. Should our gossip twist in a happy direction to lighten one's mood, or should it go to a dark place? Both types of twists have their own merit. It's so difficult to choose. I'm leaving this up to you, Kiro, my trusted confidant. Which should it be? It's not your place to choose. You're just humble gossipers feeding monsterkind your art, and people feed on the misery of others. Life is shitty enough as it is. At least by gossiping, you can create something a little bit more positive. So according to my guide, the first one's creative, and the second one's fun. And my fun stat is very high. I suppose I agree with you. Aesthetically, good news is better than bad news. But doesn't skewing all gossip, even negative gossip, to have a positive light seem a bit unethical? No, it's not that you're lying to hide the painful truth. You're actually fixing your friends' lives by changing the public perception of the event. I mean, that sounds okay. That sounds exactly as brainwashy as I was afraid of, but okay. Maybe we should test this positive outlook theory of yours. Here's something I heard this morning. Camp Director Miss Weaving has considered banning Taco Tuesdays forever because she considers spicy peppers to be contraband. How can that be good news? It means that there will be fewer spicy peppers on the campground, and Damien and Ravi might stop squirting them in people's eyes. Wow.
Nice.
That would vastly improve my life if that were true. I accept that this was a wonderful twist. Okay, what about the other news? I've just heard that Al the Lich has contracted a rare type of contagious acne, and no one who shares his tent is immune. I think Al the Lich is one of the camp gossipers. I think he's the purple skeleton dude, who looks pretty cool. Who is, again, an original character of a Kickstarter backer. That just means that Al won't feel self-conscious about his acne anymore because everyone else will have it too. Assimilation is cooperation. That was strangely beautiful. Okay, here's another rumor that I heard from a friend of mine who you don't know. He has a crush on someone, but he is very in tune with the latest camp rumors, and my friend, has reason to believe that a person has a thing for someone else. Someone who may be, but is not limited to, a badass witch, a hot-headed adventurer, a sentient library computer, a buff blue warmonger, a fashionable death reaper, and/or a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Whilst his friend's crush seems cool as fuck, you two have so much in common. You also have a thing for someone who may be, but is not necessarily one of those things. But it seems that maybe my friend's crush could also maybe, hypothetically perhaps, have a thing for my friend too. Yeah, that checks out. You definitely might have a thing for Moss's friend's friend, who is Moss. I see. So what could be a positive twist on that scenario, hypothetically? Who knows? Wait, you know. You wink at Moss, Moss winks at you. And the fact you actually caught onto someone flirting with you for once is such a positive twist. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
My time to shine.
I'm gonna be so fun after all this. Before you go to the lake, you decide to make the most fun inflatable toy to float on that you could possibly can. You combine many of your favorite fun things: ice cream, tabletop games, watching your enemies fail, ducks. The resulting amalgamation is certainly interesting, even if it doesn't exactly float on water. You decide to name your toy Dr. Frankenfun, or maybe you should name it Dr. Frankenfun's Monster. Just beholding the horror you've gained gives you +8 fun. I had 31 fun? I didn't even know the goal was that high, oh my goodness.
Good evening, fellow camper.
Greetings, Kiro. Now that it is evening, I'm finally awake, and we can discuss the final details of our legendary goss. Oh no, my smarts are also pretty high too. I've been preparing for our gossip's distribution, and everyone on the gossip forums I follow is quite excited.
XOXO, Gossip Moth.
User XOXO Moss Mann tells us, what is the thrilling conclusion to your fantastical story with Kiro? We must know. I just got that message this morning. We cannot disappoint them, which brings us to the most important part of our gossip brainstorm of all. The part where you and Moss kiss? No, not quite yet. First we must decide what is the purpose of our gossip. Right, the purpose, which is to kiss Moss. No, God, Kiro, I know this is a dating sim, but we're trying to do something that isn't intrinsically horny for a change. Now, gossip's functionality tends to fall in two main camps, conveying a universal lesson or revealing why something is the way it is. Really? What about the gossip about Emily the Forest Nymph's identity getting stolen when she was buying exotic sex toys from Thailand? Yes, the lesson there is quite universal. Do not buy exotic sex toys from Thailand, lest your identity gets stolen. Good point. What about the gossip regarding Tiny the giant moose monster and its intense hatred for ketchup? Tiny is Canadian, and this gossip explains why all Canadians seem to inexplicably hate ketchup as a result of the tragic tomato wars that have ravaged Canada for centuries. But we love ketchup chips up here. Okay, but what about—
Such an annoyance.
Look here, okay, you trust me on this. There are only two types of gossip functions. It's a binary, not a spectrum. So with that in mind,
Nice.
which function do you think our salacious gossip should take the form of? If good gossip has taught me anything, it's that good gossip should always teach you something. Gossip should explain why things are the way they are. It's how monster kind came to understand reality by passing gossip across generations. So again, my guide. The first option is smart, the second one's creative. Okay. Well, my smarts is higher than my creativity now, so I should pick this one.
Sweet, sweet gossip.
You know, Kiro, you're right. Good gossip should always have a moral. It's not the facts that are most important, but the feeling you're trying to convey. Well, that's a relief, because many of the rumors that you and your friends tend to spread around the campfire are 50% unintelligible and 100% bullshit. Yes, in fact, it calls to mind a very specific rumor. A classic one, in fact. Perhaps you know it. It was called the one where Joy Johnson Jojima and her ex spread nasty rumors. It was last summer at Camp Spooky. Joy was here along with her significant other of the time. Who's to say which one, honestly? Even I stopped keeping track. The point was they broke up messily. Something about a t-shirt that never got returned. Oh, it's a centipede. Man, lady. And Joy and the ex started spreading nasty rumors about each other. Resentment built between them and lies and heresy spread around them. It was all anyone could do to stay out of the argument. I, of course, did as much as I could to stay in the situation so I could hear all the delicious details firsthand. Dedicated reporter I am. Anyway, it got to where Joy and the ex could no longer take it. So do you know what they did? Dispel those untrue rumors and ended things properly like mature adults? Well, that was Joy's suggestion, but the ex proposed they have wild makeup sex instead. So they did that too. Now Kiro, tell me, what can we learn from this enigmatic educational rumor? That spreading untrue rumors is inherently toxic and could lead to a host of terrible consequences? No. Try again, nerd. That you and Moss should totally have wild post-rumor spreading sex, which is the hottest type of rumor spreading of all?
Oh, my.
Oh my, I was going to say good rumors always teach a lesson, but perhaps this was a question with multiple correct answers. Fuck yeah, it was. You make a mental note to needle Joy about all this later. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's go with the flow.
Sweet. Okay, so if you want to date anyone that's not one of these 6 potential love interests, you have to go alone. And then if you activate all the other flags, then it'll trigger. So if I pick none of them, Moss Mann should come to me since I've triggered all his events. Shame I couldn't get Pizza Girl though. I like Pizza Girl too.
Let's ride summer.
I like this guy, he's pretty cool. But Oz is still my boy. Oz is still my favorite. Playable.
Let's go with the flow.
You asked none of them because you're entranced by a certain bright light in the shape of a handsome moth.
Welcome to my little spot, fellow camper.
Ah, welcome, Kiro. So pleased to meet you again. I've been so happy lately sharing such insightful discussions about gossip with you. I think we're both masters of gossip, capable of weaving the juiciest gossip ever.
Huh?
What? You? Me? The meteor shower? This is strange. I never imagined myself as someone destined to be in the limelight. Also, Moss Mann actually has, like, I think 3 or 4 different variations of his ending. They're all slightly different. I mean, they all end up with you ending up with Moss Mann, but I guess it's to keep the game replayable, so if you like him, at least you get more than one potential ending with him. But it's the same steps every time, so it's kind of random which one you get. So you still do spread the gossip about him, and you still answer the same questions with the 3 events. It's just the ending turns out a little bit differently. I'm not sure if it depends on what your answers are. Maybe it does. I'm not really sure. I've always been more the type to keep to the sidelines, gossiping about my popular peers, you know, but I think I could grow to like this.
Ah!
I would very much like to go to the meteor shower with you.
We can go together towards the fire.
Oh, they're cute. You go to the meteor shower together, and oh my, that's a night to remember, a night that is retold many a time. You gaze at the stars and discuss life and love and your fears and dreams, and then you have wild oral sex, like really wild. There's a lot of ass stuff involved. Oh my, and there is where it gets really weird, as Moss finds something in your ass. It's hard to believe, but it turns out to be a lottery ticket. A winning lottery ticket nonetheless. You win so much money, the 2 of you buy an island and go live there together, happily ever after. Okay. Wow. Or so it is said around Camp Spooky for generations to come. Ah, I get it. It's a rumor. It's gossip. Older campers scare younger campers with this tale and end the story with a very important lesson. You should always clean your ass while you're camping. A clean ass is like winning the lottery, I guess. Oh sweet, this counts as a secret ending. I'm not sure if all of Moss Mann's endings count as secret endings or if all of them collectively count as one. Sweet. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know if life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation. We'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. I like this ending theme, and I think it's cute that they made a streamer-friendly version that is literally streamer-friendly in the lyrics.
Welcome to a streamer version of the credit song. Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you, oh live streamers of the world. I was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise. It won't strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine streaming Monster Camp. You will monetize playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whatever, you will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff. Streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my name is Cloudy Martinez. Oh yeah. I made most of the music for the game. What did you think of it? Come on, just go and buy it. Please buy it, Dolly and Diamond have me looked up writing songs for Vtuber Prom, and they won't let me go until we sell 1 million copies. Streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember, streaming Monster Camp. You'll be just fine.
Sweet, we finally got the Moss Mann. Oh, community punch. Is there anything new in the shop? Hey, narrator. Back to the meta shop. Take your time browsing around, or don't. I'm not real, so I don't really care what you do. Drinking game mode, free drinks. And there's still like the concept art, which I would love to buy, but man, I don't have enough money for all these. Let's buy this. Oh my god. These are not free drinks. I have to pay for them. Unlock this drink forever for the free drinks mode. Gamer Girl bathwater. Wait, then. Not the bees. This is just called average. Oh, it's because it's a bell curve. Again, I like the tongue-in-cheek humor of this game. It's like weird, but it's like I like this kind of weird. Piña Scalada. Actual protein shake. Free drink, poison. We already looked at these ones. Interesting. Just have a quick look at the gallery. I've only played this game on stream, so I have not been playing it off stream, so all the things here are things that you guys have already seen with my streams with Kip and Cassie or this video. Of course, here's our rejection scenes, and here's the endings we actually did get. Still never got together with Calculester, oh well. Well yeah, my friend got, or Cassie got one of the secret Milo endings. Look at that sexy picture. Honestly, maybe I should have gone for more Damien endings, because I think Damien's probably my favorite. Well, there's a lot of backgrounds, holy moly. Oh, here. Forgot my VTuber is blocking this one. That was Joy's goddess, right? Oh, these ones are so cute. And characters. There's just so many characters we never met. So all these guys after Moss Mann are the OCs of people that were Kickstarter backers. They're the gossipers. There's still another one here we haven't seen. I think there's more too than just these guys. I'm pretty sure. I saw them on the Monster Prom wiki. Right, we only saw these two maybe once or twice in our playthroughs, the lifeguards, but apparently I think the gargoyle one gets to become dateable in the next game. I do like Pizza Girl though. Oh, but there's apparently, I heard there's a bear ending. I think there's 2 bear endings. Where I think one of them is like, it's revealed that your player character is actually a bear in disguise. Because I was looking at the Monster Camp wiki and I was looking at the category playable characters. That's how I found out about the Kickstarter exclusive playable characters, like the male Korean fox spirit. But then I saw bear under it and I was like, you could play as a bear? Yeah, it's because one of the secret endings reveals that you're a bear. Look at, like, there's so many characters! We only saw this anteater guy once. I misremembered him as being a kangaroo, too. Well, then we have the drinks. I still like the Sex on the Beach is the pixelated one. Very clever. Oh yeah, the items you can take with you. Bootleg 1. Then, here, I'll hide myself. Wood carving machete. So I guess these ones only get added to if you actually pick them. The credit images. These are cute. It's too bad the DLC playable characters aren't here, but I think that'd be too many people to try to fit into the credits anyways. Actually, I don't think we saw Moss Mann during the credits. There's like Pizza Girl and the Minotaur and the Vampire Dude, but... And, Serial Killer. See, I don't have any of this because you need to buy it. The special stuff. Oh, here. The Swole Birds. 2 adorable antagonists. Can he swim? A mall client. The lawyer's suits. And then I forgot there's an event checklist. Like, look at how much stuff there is. And there's also like, it records whether you failed or succeeded as well. And there's different versions for each playable character. Holy moly. This game has so much replayability, it's awesome. Okay, and there we have it. Monster Camp finally got Moss Mann's ending. I still don't know. Some places say it's case sensitive for typing his name. Some say it's not. But I think the key is you need to have 3 events, and I guess multiplayer online with 3 people only gives you enough time for 2 events. So that's why it kept failing for me when I was doing it with Kiss and Capsy. No, Kip and Cassie. That's why. But I'm glad we got it in the end. Again, too bad we can't play this more to get like Pizza Girl, because it's a lot of them are just random from the drinks menu. But again, like if you enjoy this game, or if you liked watching me play it or my friends play it, I definitely recommend it. Or wait till it's on like Steam sale. I think Steam Summer Sale is still going. Well, maybe not by the time this video goes out. But I think it's worth playing. It's fun. It's fun. So in the future, we will be playing the 3rd game, Monster Camp, or Monster Prom 3, Monster Road Trip, which will be fun. We'll figure out a time in the future to play that. Probably with Kip and Cassie, if not, we'll see. Depending on schedules. And again, they're still coming out with, they still said they'd make Monster Camp, or Monster Prom Reverse, where you get to play as some of the other playable characters. Like you get to play as Damien and Dahlia and Calculester and Zoe. Wait, no, not Zoe, I think. Wait, maybe Zoe. But then you get to date the playable characters that we've never been able to date, like Oz and Brian and Vicky and Rashida? The Flaming Girl. Which would be cool because I want to date Oz and Brian. I want to find out more about Oz because Oz is my boy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, rare I do a YouTube exclusive Let's Play video, but I thought that, you know, it was worth rounding this out, getting Moss Mann, and I didn't want to do it on a stream, since also I'm short on time right now. I'm about to go on vacation. We're finishing up Rain Code right now on stream, and I knew this would be a shorter video anyways. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.